100%. Nah. Renew's auto include in this deck. 1 million. I think you have to play Curse Scroll in this deck also. It's just so handy. Like, bottom decking a card in this deck is so valuable. Like, obviously with a hand like this, you're like, oh. Like, we'll learn our lesson. Against White Frost, I'm just not going to go for Vanadane round 1. I'm just going to Sam Saskia, basically. So Milva can go. We'd quite like to bottom deck the Ailerin, really. Like, that's the other thing. You can bottom deck this card. Like, she's just got to be in the deck now that you're just getting all the... Like, she's just really good now. Before, she was never a consideration, but now she's, like, in the deck without question, I think, pretty much. So we open with Saskia. Our very polarized Saskia, right? We're just not playing any 5 provision cards. We just, like, this is a polarized deck, mate. We've just got a bunch of 4s. We've got a Knickers to give us a tag and, like, a little bit of extra tempo to win round 1. Make up for the Curse Scroll, which I do think we have to play. Jury, definitely still a little bit out on Knickers. I definitely like the Ailerin inclusion. I think it should be in the deck.
Are you cold, human insect? It won't be long now.
Nice positioning from our opponent. So we do need to be careful that our Saskia just doesn't die by them moving both our cards. Like, they can do that. There's not much we can do about it, right? Unless we were to get 2 cards on the board. But it would also cost them their full leader, so it's not the end of the world if they go for that, really. I guess we just take the Vanadane here, really. We just want to start getting Waylays through. So we put Ailerin to the bottom, we put Waylay to the bottom. And then we're also going to be Curse Scrolling. Probably Waylay to the bottom. Knickers just coming in clutch, mate. Look at that. Let's go. We also would have liked to have put this card to the bottom, right? The Merc. But it is what it is. We decided to mulligan Gord. This feels pretty smooth, man. We might. There's a possibility we over thin. I will throw that out there. That is a possibility. Hopefully not, but it could happen. So we should Curse Scroll. We should just be putting a Neuromancy in hand here, right? We should be putting a Waylay to the bottom. Having said, maybe it's just the Mercenary to the bottom, actually. Yeah, maybe it is just a Mercenary because they are still committing quite a lot. And what we can do here is we can actually just get rid of the making a bomb. Let's clean that. Potential engine up. Honestly, the Waylay to the bottom might have just been a better play, because we might just not need this this Mercenary to win the round, right? But yeah, they are still committing quite a bit, so whatever.
When the White Frost comes, the world will at last be cleansed.
Oh wow, Ancient Foglet, okay. If I go Serpent Trap, they can't pass on me, right? I have... Is it guaranteed 7 points coming out? Is it just the Merc? I have Abandoned Girl on the board. I don't have a Matron on the board. So I have 4 points coming out. I'm losing 2. They're losing 1. Yeah. Maybe I should have baited the thingamajigger. What's it called? The Horn! Could have baited the Horn. Yeah. So if we look back, like, feels a little bit bad to have bottom decked the Merc compared to it could have been a Waylay, but it's not a big deal really. Very important. We want to keep these in hand. We want to be putting these to the bottom of our deck, right? Sucks if we hit Milva. So the first question is, are we gonna push? I think what we want to do here is we want to renew Vanadane, putting the Waylays to the bottom. As this does threaten a push, like, and also it threatens removal on Vanadane. Like, Vanadane's an insanely good card. We'd quite like to kill this. Making a bomb, how much damage does it do? It does 4, 5, 6. Nice. Man, Phantom is just so bad anyway because of muzzle. And then we're going to snowdrop these away. We also want to play our snowdrop the same turn. Basically, we want a snowdrop. And ideally, we will Milver on the have Milver on the board. I'm not sure we can actually do that though, right? But bear in mind, this Vanadane's still alive as well. So, like, we're about to have so many flipping points. So we're going to snowdrop now, I think. And just risk hitting Milver. And then we can just mulligan her around 3 if we do hit her. Okay, fortunately we hit a Waylay, which is even worse, arguably, than hitting Milver. This is where Fisher King could come in, right? That's why I was playing it before. It's like one example of where Fisher King would actually have played for, you know, a decent amount of points.
Not all dragons crave gold, but I do.
Yo, Norscore, thanks for the 3-month sub, man. This one. If this isn't included, Shiru. I'm really excited to play Shiru as well. I'm excited to play some Cohen Bellahan as well, but I don't expect it to be particularly good. Whereas, like, this deck, I feel like could be a bit of a meta breaker. Traveling Merchant, the one that draws cards and throws them back. It is, mate. Yeah, I probably am the man that's played the most Traveling Merchants out of anybody in the whole world, I think. I do play that card sometimes. Yo, Rays. I haven't, mate. You've joined us pretty much at one of our first games here.
Have you tried Wild Hunt yet?
So, if we were to slam the Simless, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 removal. Kind of. So let's not do that. It's just a bit of a waste. You can also see why I decided Muzzle maybe wasn't quite worth it. Problem with the Swordmaster is it's taking up space in the Vanadane row, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Swordmaster feels kind of bad. They're probably just going to move it though, at least. We're just waiting for them to put more targets on the board, basically. Like, obviously, I'm risking my Vanadane dying, which is kind of sus. But I'm not really expecting them to kill it. And as soon as they just put, like, a lot of points on the board, we're just going to go Waylay machine gun time. Ah, so they can replay their Conqueror. So that's something we should have played around better. Alright, it's time. It is time, chat. Ready? Are you ready? We missed out on one. Oh, Lord. We can add one more as well, right? And obviously we're not playing Alyssa where you can get more as well for Alyssa. Oh, guys, our Ailerin got trapped. Oh, but now there's room for her. They made room. So we need to be Vanadaning the back row, right? We need to be Vanadaning the back row. Good to know. So if we go for the Milver here, I'm so bad at Milver maths actually. She's gonna get trapped on the board, right? Which is a bit orcs. Also, the flipping Maddock could cuck us. So if we move this, we put it to 2 strength, right? I mean, we could pass, I guess. Kinda would rather just kill their stuff though, man.
I trust no one. Never have.
Just 2-0, mate! Why pass when you can 2-0? Look at this epic finisher, guys. This is insane.
Well, if anyone's got any boots left.
Oh my days. Did you guys see that finisher? That's insane in the membrane. Let's go! Come on. Oh, mate, Bane. Bane, get away from here. Guys, do not let Bane get near you this season. Do not let Bane get near you. You know why, guys? Bane sat here. Yes, first one. Yes, L. At least you didn't hit Maddock Milver. But yeah, the problem with Ailerin is you can't, like, bottom decker that consistently, right? Because you're going to be too busy bottom decking Waylays. We also put a Knickers in the deck when we've already got Milver and Maddock and flipping Ailerin. Oh, God. Jeez.
Appeals can be filed within 7 years.
Oh! Look at all this pressure we're applying.
Deals. Novigrad's built.
So, we're kind of in a good spot, I think.
Swords I smile at.
We could have Milvered this as well. My plan is really for round 1, just try and Vanadane. And then defend the bleed with Saskia. But ideally we win on Eva in this round, that would be really nice. No ship. Let's try to click this first. I think it's more important to kill the spender here.
You fret about me. You take care of myself.
We could kill both.
The SCOIA'TAEL must the woods abandon. Join us instead and defend the valley.
I don't think we particularly need to use this leader charge though. We're probably just passing if they don't get ahead. Wow. So they overprofit with Bank. They're going to steal Vanadane, I guess. Which is actually... Vanadane still would have been pretty big brain. I think we pass. I think we pass. Yeah. Sod it. The SCOIA'TAEL the woods must abandon. What a Chad line. Just... Yeah. I think Ailerin's got to go. Basically, the more I'm thinking about it. Now, you don't want to play... you don't want to play Alyssa in this deck. I've tried it before. She's actually just bare clunky. There's another version of this deck with Feign Death. And you play Alyssa in that, probably. But in this version, nah. But I think Ailerin's got to go, unfortunately. She's just going to brick too often. So... We need an elf. We pulled off Saskia. We might get away with it. But yeah, we're going to like slam Snowdrop a lot of the time and then hit Ailerin, right? Is my head bigger today or is it just me? Bro, do you know what? I've actually had lots of people saying my face cam's too big on some videos. Do you reckon it's still too big? I don't think it matters so much for Gwent, really. Okay, so we have a decision to make if we want to put the Waylays to the bottom with Vanadane. Probably leaning towards not doing that, really. I kind of like this line. It's a bit unorthodox. It's a bit of a show. They stole my Maddock. I was going to say it's a bit of a show-off line. Like, oh, look at me, I know how the game works. So you can't play a bomb from hand like this, right? But this bomb was played. So it would have pulled Maddock. But... Now, to be fair, in like the Elden Ring video I posted, for example, like it was actually humongous. Did we play the Abandon Go, I guess? Probably. So we just lost out on a mulligan, which is actually really bad. Oops. You really showed him. Yeah, thanks. Aileron's got to go from the deck, though. It's official. She's getting binned off, mate. This is fine, this hand, really. Gonna bottom deck these two cards. Come on, cut this, I think. Nah, Aileron's not gonna smurf. She's gonna brick too often. It's just too much of a risk. We just can't. It just doesn't work. Because you play Snowdrop, and you're not gonna have the luxury of bottom decking her because you have to bottom deck Waylays. She's just competing for value in that sense. She's got to go blood, basically, is my assessment here. We don't want to renew too soon. Also means we don't want to Snowdrop. Playing similar stuff with Venero. We don't want to play Serpent Trap on this board state. Matron's a fine play, kind of, but not really. I guess we just renew now.
This is our land, Dwan. You're not welcome here.
Gotta go, have a nice stream. Thanks, Papa Joe. Take care, man. Yeah, so Sarah Johnny are like really cool cards for this deck, but they're just win more cards. They're not actually going to do much for you. We definitely have to ditch the Aileron. It's a nice idea, though. The Nickers seems pretty good. Gives us Beast Tag. Here comes Aileron. Yeah. This is why we don't play Aileron. But you live and learn. We can ditch now. The other thing, Snowdrop is cucking the Abandoned Girl, right? Which is pretty scary.
I'll get it done.
Kind of feels bad not to play Simnus yet.
Listen, I just work.
The best feathers are from hens.
I trust no one. Never have.
I want to see corpses. Corpses everywhere.
Just one more feather and we're done.
Hey, Usual Humor, what's up, man? So we're going to go for the Serpent Trap next. Now we've got the Matrons singing off with each other.
We've nattered enough.
Maybe we should have gone for them sooner. They still haven't killed Flippin' Vanadane, so obviously they don't know how to play against this deck very well.
Premium grade won't find any better.
Here we go.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, convert?
Whoa, this is a lot of points, chap. Obviously we could flip our Serpent Trap, but we'd have to like sink 1 damage into that. I think we're just like more interested in killing the Spender.
Elren has shown us the way. Time for you to die, Dwan. Elren has shown us the way.
I mean, about the Ellerin, man. Yeah, so obviously they should have... Oh shit, that's suspended too, isn't it? Oops. Nice! Yeah, that is suspended too, to be fair. Okay, that was a misplay. We need front row Verno. I think it's win more. I think it's just win more. Yeah, there's another. Oh, okay. I wasted a couple points. There's another version of this deck which plays Deadeye Ambush, and then you would play like those kinds of cards, right? I think it's just more about getting to this position. You should kind of win from here most of the time. This is also where like Fisher King can come into it potentially. It's kind of the logic of playing that. Over against Hyperthin. I wanted to build a Hyperthin deck. It definitely looks like Hyperthin, doesn't it? So we're losing round 1. That's fine. We should just be like as non-committal as possible. Let's do that. Start off with. I built a very similar deck to this already. Without Sage though. I put Fish King in instead. But yeah, you should expect Portal Fish Flappers to make like a decent comeback because skirmishers don't block Portal anymore. Same with like Portal. Like Portal is definitely just like a card that's back on the cards really. Like I'm not sure NG's got any good Portal targets particularly, but like you would just never play Portal before because of Mage Assassin, right? Which is another reason I think that these cards should just not be 4 provisions. Even just give Portal a buff if it needs it, right? Portal's a very cool card. Okay. Am I excited for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? Not particularly. I'm not a massive Marvel fan. I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy it if I watched it though. But I haven't like watched all of the Marvel films, to be fair. You're the only one I know. Mate, Fisher King is very good in SK. But also, I am a bit of a fanboy. I am a bit of a fanboy. Nah, I prefer Marvel to DC, I think. Not really that familiar with DC, honestly. The forest bands! Fisher King's very underrated in SK though, for sure. Card's very good in that faction because it synergizes with discard package so well. Yeah, Displate, mate. I'll try and get a little affiliate link when I move out and have a background that isn't just a green screen all the time. They used to be my background. Yes, this looks like Hyperthin SK, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so displate.com. Hey Andy, what's up, man? Hope you are. Okay, we need to draw cards. Simple. That's a card. That's not. That's also a card. Saskia's missing. Guys, you remember like when I had Fisher King in the deck? You can see why, right? This gives you that little bit of assurance. Is DC Batman out? I was supposed to go see Batman at the weekend, but I didn't. Fortunately, I was hungover. So, yeah, this is another example of making a bomb being a bit of a weird one because of the Milva stitch. I assume we won't talk about yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about. Talk about what? What do you mean? Talk about what? Don't fucking say it. Don't flipping say it!
The SCOIA'TAEL must the woods abandon. Join us in
We secretly want this to die, guys. About the same thing. Spurs? Wait, Spurs? What is that? Is that soccer? Sorry, I don't follow soccer. I don't follow soccer. I like baseball, guys. I like baseball. My favorite team is the New York Yankees. They're very epic. Why not play Making a Bomb for the Great Sword? Because Milva will thin herself out. Because you move first and then damage, so Milva would come out. Otherwise, I would have made. That's why that's what I'm saying about Making a Bomb. So I'm only playing one now as well, innit? So if we Making a Bomb this, we deal 5 to it. We have to double leader charge to kill it. Sounds pretty bad. Yo, Kren. Guys, Kren got to pro rank yesterday. What, Chad? It was in the Discord. It was going down, guys. The Discord's been popping off a little bit recently. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you're missing out. I swear down. It's actually popping off. We had a voice chat last night and everything. Wow. It was amazing. It was actually sick. We played Sigfold and Kren got to pro ladder. Jeez. And he even learnt the art of the BM, guys. Kren was BMing people. Can you believe that? He even hit... Kren even hit his opponent with the shoot. Uh-oh. Everton getting pumped 5-0 and going down. Best year to be a Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan? Sorry, did you say something? Must have misheard. I thought I saw someone say something, but I can't see anything written there anymore.
Never get my rhymes out of your head.
We could hit Milva here, guys. It's pretty scary. Okay, unbanned. I Liverpool fan. Piss off. Do you know what we say about Copites? Copites are gob. Listen, I didn't make up the rhyme. If something rhymes, it must be true, though. That's what I heard. I would have forgotten to unban. Thank you. Do you guys think it's time to slam jam the Simlas? Or do you reckon we can get away with it a little longer? We could maybe get away with it a little bit longer now.
I just know one. Never have.
I like this play, yeah. Who suggested it? Who suggested this play? Norris, give yourself a pat on the back. Guys, can we get some pats on the back here for Norris? Popping off in the chat. What? You need to give yourself one of them, mate. Okay, it's not on again. It's alright.
Double the coin and consider it done.
Double the coin and consider it done.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Whatever. Bit of a dim play, really. Ooh. 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 This is a bit of a dim play, guys. This looks very similar to the deck I posted, but it is different in fairness. So, obviously we don't want to play either of these cards either.
You broke my heart. You shall never find peace.
Oh, we can actually play the Matron.
Coming for ya.
I guess it's just time to slam, right? Kind of no reason to wait.
Feign not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Time for you to die, Dwan. For the daisy of the valley! Time for you to die, Dwan.
Don't you fret about me. I can take care of myself.
Don't know why I needed to lead a charge there. It was a bit scuffed. Never mind. That was dumb. That was quite dumb. Never mind. I wouldn't be surprised if this combo is a little bit OP, to be honest. Guys? Okay, cool. We found our card. Nice. Let's hurry. Hey Ollie, what's up, man? Do I follow soccer? No, I don't know what that is. Is that some kind of like Oh, I mean, no, I don't follow soccer. I prefer football, you know, like the NFL. It's very epic. That soccer stuff is just for those Europeans. I don't associate myself with those kinds of fellows and that. I'm actually not part of the EU, guys, so I don't follow football anymore. I'm Brexiteer and that.
May your sword and arm be one.
Oh my god, the heat wave, guys. Guys, they just hit us with the heat wave. Wow.
You see? You must hold it between your teeth.
Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk on the bottom. Used to chop wood, but the pay's better than so.
Let's go! Popping off, mate. But yeah, I'm not familiar with this thing that you call football. You guys mean soccer, right? I don't follow it. And we also get rid of the abandoned goal over the other because it's you can pull both off Saskia, right? Now we're up against Enslave. We don't want to lose on even, so we need to be careful. Like, obviously we could slam jam the Saskia, win the round like that. Ideally, like in an ideal world, we would just play Vanadane. And then pass on 7. Like use some leader charges to help us, like thin the Maddock. Maddock helps. I think we're just gonna go Saskia.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
I actually think I prefer Please 2. Maybe Please 2 should just become Please. What's exclamation mark Please 2 I think is better. Trace money, thanks to Rogue. I'm actually on it. I'm actually on it. Look at that. Yeah, that's a good one. If you guys don't know that quote, it's from Witcher 3, innit?
Let us sing the song of steel.
But yeah, the Vanadane here is quite sad because I don't have any Waylays to put to the bottom. Like, I can curse scroll the Merc away. What I could also do is I could put the Merc to the bottom, put a Waylay in hand, and then bottom deck the Waylay with the Vanadane. But that's a bit ridiculous. I could do it, though. Obviously, if they're at the bottom of the deck, then they can't be drawn with Snowdrop later down the line. What did you just say?
The best feathers are from hens.
It's Enslave 17. That's Enslave 5. Yep. Is Guerrilla Tactics necessary? No. There's going to be a Deadeye Ambush version of this as well. I know Shinmiri will probably be playing that today because he posted his version on Twitter. But yeah, personally, I do think this will probably prove to be a little bit better. It's early days yet, isn't it? So it's more of a priority killing the Firesworn Geese probs. We can actually kill both if we play Vanadine, which is kind of interesting, or if we play an elf of any kind. Is that true? No. Yeah. We'd have to double do the charge though. Which is pretty expensive. Okay. I'm not too bothered by the Fire Scorpion, really. We should just be winning the round here with Sasuke still on the board. I guess they can kill her now if click her scroll, which is maybe a misplay. Shit on it. Shit on it, guys.
Don't you fret about me. Can take care of myself. You must save the trees.
Bollocks. Now I'm getting hunted by a pack. What the hell? Bollocks. We could bottom deck the Serpent, I guess. It's not great, is it? That's what I'm saying about the Vanadine here. It's just very awkward. We're just trying to get out, really. Muzzle's bad. We don't want to play Snowdrop. We could just... play like a matron. It's pretty poopy.
I'll get it done.
In fairness, they've stunned their leader too, right?
I trust no one. Never have.
Just one more feather and we're done.
Might get Serpent Trap value here somehow if they play like... easy bluff, right? Isn't this just an easy bluff? We could also go Vanadine here in fairness. I'm just going to go Vanadine actually.
SCOIA'TAEL must the woods abandon. Join us instead and defend the valley.
Whatever. 16 to the good, that's quite a lot of points. Can also play a Waylay for a bunch, but yeah, they pass. Cool. I mean, it was more expensive than we anticipated. We traded leaders with them, which is fine. What decks have I tried so far this morning? So I've tried this deck. Any other questions? This AL feels bad, man. To push or not to push? I'm gonna go not to push. I guess also I could have left Milver on the board. Shouldn't have returned her, right? I should... something. Is that a new card? Never seen that thing before. What is that? Is this a visual glitch? Is that a real card, guys? Is that news? There been an expansion? I didn't realize. When did that expansion happen? What? Oh lord. That's right. It's not great. I thought it was going to be bloody flipping gourd, mate. It's panicking. It's been out since beta. Beta. Ah! That was dim. That was real dim, mate. That was actually real dim. Oopsies.
This is our land.
Like it was bare obvious it was flipping Colgrim as soon as I saw this, isn't it? I guess it's... I don't know what's going on. It's like some kind of... yeah, this kind of nonsense. So, interestingly, if I sim this now, I lose a bunch of points. I guess I just have to do this.
Listen to me sing, damn it.
Yeah. This game was not played very well by myself. Confession, guys. I misplayed a few times here.
Gecko, Dwan will not be heard.
Oh, guys, look at the flipping synergy! That's insane.
Don't you fret about me. Can take care of myself.
So I don't like guerrilla tactics. I mean, no, this was just a misplay. I could have just, I shouldn't have put Milver back in the deck. Just worked out as a brick, right? Should I go Serpent? Probably. Should have already played it, basically. Guys, we've got the Horn with the Gwent partner card back.
What is it you want?
It's nice. Goodbye, Defender. They're going to go Royal Decree into flipping Colgrim. Oh.
The Empire will be
Waylay's changed, mate. You don't need to actually hit anything now. Kind of popping off. Guys, there's no way. There's no way this works, right? They already played Invo, by the way. They're looking for the Vanadane. Look at the synergy, mate. The muzzle and the ale combo. It just never disappoints, mate. It gives us the alchemy tag. Mandrake would work. True. Oh my god, that's OP, guys. They got a Saskia. Oh! Trap card activated. What she said, guys. What she said.
You mistake stars reflected in a pond.
Stick together.
Only one with no sense.
Whoa!
Time for you to die, Dwan. For the daisy of the valley!
That's a lot of points, lad. Is this time to dab, guys? Is it time? It might be time.
Novigrad's a real deal. It's true to the folk, of course.
Let's go, man.